Alright guys, so this is my 2008 Lexus, my beater car, and as you can see, these things are worn. So this is a pretty common issue if you own a 2007 2008 Lexus, especially es350. So they do sell sticker covers for these, but don't recommend it. I tried those, doesn't work. You can get a replacement switch as well, but those are very bad looking. I don't really like it because eventually you're gonna have the same issue. So what I ended up doing was buying a different steering wheel, and this is a steering wheel from 2012, and believe it or not, they work and it fits perfect. Now this one has a darker wood, and I kind of like that because I have changed my internal trim. I've wrapped it all around. You can see this is a carbon fiber look. And to match this kind of doesn't really go because this was like a lighter grain wood. I never really liked the look because it never really went. So this is a perfect time for me to change the whole thing. And this wood will look a lot nicer because it's darker. Plus, it comes with the upgraded buttons, so you can see these will never go bad. These are actual buttons, not like these flimsy thing that they put in the earlier models. So this is a much Lexus-like product. Pretty much, that's the reason I got it. Some people are only selling these buttons for like more than $100, so I was like, might as well just grab an entire steering wheel. And this was in pretty good shape. So the only thing, it does not come with the airbag. So the airbag does, you do have to use your old airbag, which is okay. Very first thing you need to do is, there are these T30 hex screws. This one right there, and then there is another one right under here. So you have to remove the cover, and there it is. And then you have to undo these T30 screws. So I'm kind of walking you through it. I'm not going to show you exactly how I do it. If you're looking at this video, I'm pretty sure you know how to do it. How to at least undo a T30. So I just use this. I loosen those two bolts. I pop the airbag. So as soon as you loosen those up, the screw stays inside. It does not come outside. The airbag will pop right out. And then there are these two connectors on the back, and there is a ground wire right here, which is this ground wire and these two connectors. The way it comes out is just take a small screwdriver, pry, stick it into the yellow thing and pop it out. So it will pop out like this, both of them. So they kind of push in. Oops. But if you pry it out, they kind of pop out. And once you pop it out, this whole thing will just come out. So I kind of pop the yellow thing out, pull it out, remove the thing, and this thing comes apart. Put this on the side. But before you do any of this, disconnect the negative ground on the battery, so everything is disconnected. You don't want the airbag to come back at your face. Then I ended up grabbing this OEM steering wheel puller. This is a rental tool from AutoZone, so I just grabbed it from AutoZone. Why buy a tool when you can rent it? And it comes with a lot of different things. So I use these two bolts, the ones that were right here, and at first, now they're not going to go all the way in. They're probably going to be tight, so you just have to keep doing it. I just had to keep turning it and kind of feed or force myself into the steering wheel. And just kind of put this at an angle, so you kind of align it, screw this thing in all the way to that bolt right there, so it's touching that bolt piece right there. And then and there's like a thing in the middle, in the center, that will get hook onto it just like that. And then all you have to do is, once these two bolts are tight enough, that they're grabbing onto the wheel, start turning this slowly. And this is a 13 millimeter, and as you're turning it, you're gonna hear a pop sound, and which is okay because the pop is basically the steering wheel coming loose. And you can just remove it just like that, and it comes out. And you can see, so these are the teeth. This kind of turns, but this stays on top. So make sure when you're putting the new steering wheel, this stays on top. This is for the airbag. And anything you need to clean up, that's probably the best time. I'm gonna put this steering wheel aside, You can remove this later on. You're not going to need it for the installation. And then I can pop in my new wheel. And all you have to do is just feed the wires through same way from here. And this black connector will kind of go in here into the new steering wheel, and just feed it through, and you just have to push it in and to set it up pretty much. All right, so one thing I forgot to tell you is this nut, I had to remove that nut from the old steering wheel. This is 19 millimeter, and my new steering wheel is in place. I had made a marker, mark with my marker, just to see where exactly I was and to align my steering wheel, because you don't want to be putting it crooked. So anyways, I removed that 19 millimeter bolt from the old one, just using a screw, before I popped the steering wheel out with the steering wheel puller. So, and here you can see all I did was I just placed it in, just kind of pushed it in, and it doesn't go in further. But if you use this nut, just kind of tied this up, and I kind of put my marks in there too, just so I know how much torque there should be. Not a whole lot. I mean, it's just a steering wheel staying in place. So I'm just gonna tie this. I'm gonna turn this all the way so these kind of line up. It may or may not line up again, but anyways, I just wanted to show you this 19 millimeter bolt. I did connect this connector right there. Everything else is just plug and play. All the wires just plugs right in. I'm just gonna put the airbag next thing, connect these wires on the airbag, and everything should be up and running and working. Okay, so as you can see, the top two connectors are in, the white ones that you see right there. I forgot to show you the other one last time. And I connected these two connectors. It's just it just pops right in, and then you push in the yellow pins inside, and then you connect the ground wire right there. So everything is in, and just make sure the battery negative is in. As you can see, I torqued the bolt all the way, so they're kind of aligning with my marks that I had put on previously, and this fits right in. And there you go. So wow, what a big difference. It does make it look very nice. And with the flashlight it looks a lot lighter, but when I turn it off, it's a little bit dark wood, much better looking than the previous one. So already I'm getting a premium feeling with these buttons, but the previous ones were really ugly looking, and very happy to have this upgrade on my car. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna put tie these in and test out the buttons, and hopefully everything is working. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully this video helps you guys change your steering wheel and upgrade it to a new one, for less than $100. So guys, if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel and like the video for more videos.